Hello and welcome back to Diary of My Frugal Life. Today is Monday the 16th of December and I am starting another Vlogmas. So we had a weekend away. We went to Turkey on Saturday and we came back Sunday afternoon. It was really lovely. We had such a great time. It's just great because we already knew the hotel, we knew the facilities and what we could do there. It was really nice. We enjoyed the swimming pool, the jacuzzi, the sauna, everything that they had on, and then we went out and about in the afternoon, and then we had dinner in the hotel because it was pre-booked and included dinner. Now, for the first time ever I've been in a hotel, we were in the room just before dinner and suddenly we were watching TV because we came from like going out and exploring, and we were like just trying to relax before dinner, and suddenly the fire alarm started going off, and it was bizarre because firstly we could hear it like afar and then suddenly got closer and closer, and we were like, oh my god, what's going on? What's going on? So I picked up my coat, my bag, and shut off the room, and we saw one of the employees, and I asked, is everything okay? And he said, oh yes, we think it's a false alarm, so nothing to worry about. And then it went off. Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened, but they weren't expecting like a fire or anything. But yeah, it was like wow. But we had a lovely dinner, and then good night's sleep. We slept very well. Now the funny thing ever, I went without taking my phone charger. Luckily, my son took his, and we had to take in turns to charge our phones. But yes, I just forgot. Wow, it was like, yeah. So I've got some footage that I am going to edit and post for tomorrow's day 17 Vlogmas. I hope you enjoyed to have a snip of what we've done and the hotel and everything. Of course, there was lots of things we couldn't film inside the pool, but I filmed the outdoor pool that of course is closed. But yeah, just to give you a little look around what we've done during the weekend. And then yesterday when we arrived home, so we had our breakfast there. It was amazing, but of course we were very full, and we arrived home around 3 o'clock, and we weren't like hungry or nothing, but I said to myself, I was just popping into Lidl because I didn't have bread at home, and we didn't have nothing like if we wanted to have a quick dinner, and didn't have defrost anything for us to eat, so we bought something quick to have. And it was quite, it was nice and relaxing yesterday. I catch up with all my YouTube videos that I had to watch, and we had a really lovely time. Our cats, of course, it was the first time Jimmy was alone for a night without us, because Teddy and Peanut had already been without us for like a couple of nights. Of course, we leave them food, water, everything, because we've got like those food dispensers that you put the timer and all that kind of things, and we've got our pet cameras, so we were checking on them throughout our break away. So yeah, it was, but we were like, oh, Jimmy's never been away from us for a night, and how is he going to cope, because he is the most like needy cat. He loves being with us. He's always trying to be on top of us all the time. And yesterday, when we came home, he was around us, but then it was like, when usually I lay down on the sofa, he always goes on top of me to sleep. And yesterday, he wasn't. It took him a few hours to actually go and lay down with me, what is very unusual for him. So maybe he was a little bit grumpy. Well, who knows? But yeah, it was very nice. And today I've been working from home all morning. It's been quite a nice and slow morning. And now, because I need to go and make some lunch, now because it's past 12 o'clock and I'm starting to feel a bit hungry. Also want to do, I'm gonna try for the first time to make a sourdough starter. Never done one. I'm not sure how that's gonna be, how it's going to work or not. Probably not, but yeah, well, there's 50% chances it will be fine and 50% chances that I will completely fail. But doesn't matter, I will try because I would like to start baking sourdough loaves. I still bake normal bread with yeast, but sourdough is really nice as well, so why not trying to do that? And yeah, there's something about it that goes really well with slow living, so I want to try. Now I am going to follow the Little Spoon Farm sourdough starter step by step, because I felt like from everything I've seen, this actually seems very easy to do. So what I did, I started yesterday because you need to prepare the water. You can use bottled water, filtered or tap water, but it says that to remove the chlorine from tap water by evaporation, you fill a bottle with tap water and let it sit uncovered for 24 hours before using. So it hasn't been 24 hours, but I feel it's be fine because it's almost 24 hours, but I don't want to wait until 4 o'clock to be 24 hours, but that's just me, you know how I am. So yes, I'm gonna start now. You can do it using cups or grams. I'm gonna do grams because I'm not sure if my cups will be the same. I'm not sure, so I decided to do with grams. So I will need 120 grams of flour and 120 grams of water. So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to use white bread flour because that's what I've got at home. It would be better if it was organic flour, but I don't have any, so I'm not going to do that. I need to stir the mixture until all the flour is fully hydrated and no dry clumps remain. Then it's going to be in a container. I bought a container yesterday just because I didn't have like a jam jar or anything. So I bought this from Poundland. It was £1.40 and I feel it's going to be okay, and I can even label. But the lid will be loose, so I can just allow it to sit. So that's fine. And then I have to feed it daily for at least a week, and then I will follow all the instructions to make sure it's ready for me to bake a sourdough loaf next week or in 2 weeks, depending on because it depends on the temperature of your kitchen how your starter will be ready or not. It can be quicker or not quicker, but yeah. So I'm going to show you making my starter. It might not work. My idea is I will be able to show you in other Vlogmas how it's going or not going, and yeah, but I hope you enjoy this Vlogmas. It's going to be maybe a very short one. I'm planning to probably make some cupcakes this afternoon to cheer up our holiday spirit. So yeah, if I make them I will definitely show you. Otherwise I'm not really sure what I'm going to show you in this Vlogmas, because apart from that I don't think I've got anything planned. So yeah, let's go and make the sourdough starter. I'm actually going to put it straight here. Don't need to. I've got my white bread flour and I need 120 grams. I know you can use different flours to make the starter, but I'm just using white bread flour. It also says that you can use it, so I feel like, okay, if it says there, probably will be okay. Okay, 120 grams of flour, and now I need 120 grams of water. So this is the bottle where I've got the tap water. 120. Wow. Oh, I was a bit scared of doing this. Okay, I'm not sure if I should use this whisk, but I feel like it would be okay to start with it. I'm not sure. Yes, no, I'm not sure. I just hope it's okay. Okay, and maybe I shouldn't have done it straight into the jar. Because from what I see, there's still a bit of lumps. But also, I think you need to know where your starter is, because you should know when it doubles is when you have these also ready. If you make sourdough starters, I am all keen to hear from you, because I might be making myself a big mess here, okay? Maybe I shouldn't have used the whisk, maybe I shouldn't done it in the jar. But as I say, I will try to, if you make sourdough starter, I want to hear from you. I definitely do. Because I want to make sure this is okay, but look, there's still some dry bits here. And I don't, from what he says, he shouldn't have any dry. It seems that there's no more dry lumps here, so that's good. But as you can see, my jar is a little bit messy, and I don't think that's supposed. So I'm gonna try to kind of scrape it. Whether it's gonna work, that's different. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do directly here. I don't know. I don't even know. You might be, if you are making some, if you make some, you might feel like, Louisa, what are you doing? You're messing everything up. And yeah, I probably am. So I'm just going to loosely put the lid. I'm gonna write here. Not the best handwriting, but it will do. It's sourdough starter, done on the 16th of December 24. So, it's now 3 o'clock, and I decided to make my vanilla cupcakes. So, I've got all the ingredients here. It's 175 grams of sugar, 3 eggs, 175 grams of butter, 175 grams of self-raising flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract of flavoring. I'm going to use my stand mixer, but you could easily do it by hand. So let's make it. it is time to put the cupcakes in the oven. We're going to bake them for about 20 to 25 minutes at 180 degrees. It's time to start making the buttercream. Now, my cupcakes, well, I haven't done this recipe for a while, and I forgot that it was more than 12 that I should have made. I need to write actually on my book that this is for 24 cupcakes, not 12, because I thought it was for 12. So I really filled all the cupcake cases, and the cupcakes are huge at the moment. So, well, it's going to be interesting to take them out of the cases. But, well, it happens. You know, you've been here for a while, you know these things happen in my kitchen. Yeah. So I'm going to make the buttercream. I'm just going to make half of the recipe for the buttercream because I really don't need that much. I only have 12 cupcakes, huge cupcakes. Big ones that maybe they're going to break when I'm taking them out. So yeah. So I am using half of the recipe. So it calls for 70 grams of butter. And then you need 140 grams of icing sugar. Maybe I should have done a quarter of the recipe because this looks like a lot. While my icing sugar is kind of granulated, I'm not sure if because of the cold or humidity in the kitchen. I have no idea what's going on. And I need 1 tablespoon of milk. Now what I'm going to do, before I add the milk, I am going to start mixing these. I need to cover so there's no sugar going everywhere. So I added 70 grams of icing sugar, a splash of milk and 35 grams of butter to make a little bit more because I thought, however I don't need loads, I actually needed a bit more than what it was. Now I don't have a piping bag, so I'm going to use a normal bag, so we will see how that will work. Probably a big mess. I'm going to try to use this bag and a cup for the buttercream. I've never done these like these, but I've seen people saying that's the best way. I really don't know. So I'm going to try. It might become a big mess. And if it does, it does. At least I'm trying new things. But yeah. To be fair, I don't get worried about big mess. The buttercream looks really good. And that is great. I will have to allow the cupcakes to cool completely down before I add the buttercream on top. So I want to decorate them. I've got some Christmas sprinkles. Okay, seems quite alright. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you. It seems alright, doesn't it? So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to use these as my piping bag. Now I'm gonna allow it to be there, but I need to take the cupcakes. Sorry about the light, but it's almost 4:30 and it's dark and the kitchen light, it's just not the same thing, is it? So yeah, now it's been okay to be taken out of the tray. They are completely cooled down now. Not too bad, but you know, they didn't need to have like kind of a mushroom shape. If I made, okay, maybe they wouldn't do 24, but maybe 18 or 16, probably, yes. But yeah, I was a bit lazy in that sense. I think the last time I made these, because it was just a few years ago, I think I use bigger cupcake cases. And I feel like if they are bigger, it's different as well. But I know it's going to be tasty, and that is the main thing. Now, the thing that is also maybe not be the best is the way I'm going to do the decoration, because I was going to add this to the bag and I forgot. So I can't use that. So I just need to do the cut the piping bag. That's all I can do. Needed to get scissors to cut the bag. But yeah, this is probably not going to be the best decorating. Maybe I should do this off camera. I don't even know how I'm going to decorate these. Well, it is what it is. Just going to add a little bit of I started my shopping list based on the meals I've planned for both this week and next week, because with Christmas, so I haven't been shopping before the weekend because I was going away, so I really didn't want to go shopping. So I decided I would just wait to this week. I was actually planning to go today, but then, you know, I just wasn't in the mood to go shopping today, really. And that's fine. So yeah, but I made the list, I made my plan, and I just decided I really don't want to go shopping a lot. Oh, this looks just better if I talk to you at the camera. So yeah, I looked at the meals I want to have this week and next week, of course, with the Christmas Eve buffet and the Christmas dinner already planned, and I would do again New Year's Eve buffet on that day, and then I need to think about what I want to eat on New Year's Day. But the idea is I will try to buy as much as possible for all these 3 weeks this week. Probably tomorrow or Wednesday, I don't know when can I go or not go, because I am trying to delay as much as possible to go shopping, because that way gives me more space in the freezer and things, because I'm using up stuff. This week I'm using up stuff I've got in the freezer. So today I took some sea bass fillets I had in the freezer, and I'm going to make that with some potatoes. So yeah, so I will probably be spending a bit more this week, so I will organize my budget for this week, having in mind that I want to buy for these 3 weeks in advance. I just feel like I really don't want to go shopping near Christmas and or near New Year's, because I know how busy the shops will be. Of course, if you know I need something that's different, but I will try to be organized and careful plan everything, even for my baking and everything. I just need to be organized and really plan everything I want to eat. So yes, that's what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to have a cupcake. They look very cute, you know what I mean? It's like, it could be much worse without a piping bag and everything. Yeah, I like it. I am really pleased with my cupcakes. I hope you have enjoyed these Vlogmas for today, and I will come back tomorrow with another Vlogmas. See you!